Very good morning, all the students of sixth standard. We are learning here our sixth standards. I think from political science, two lesson we have completed, and third lesson we will see from the political science. That is rural local government bodies. These lessons we will see from the political science of the or civics, also political science. Instead of that we can call as a civics. Here it is recognized as a civics in a sixth standard. So rural local government bodies, this is the third lessons from the civics. We are learning page number 65 is going on. Those who not have the textbooks, for them what I will do today, I will send the photo of these lessons so that you can read out this lesson in a proper way. The local government bodies, which are the or what are the local government bodies? Gram Panchayat is there, Panchayat Samiti is there, and the Zilla Parishad is there. Like in this way, three local government bodies are there: Gram Panchayat, Panchayat Samiti, and Zilla Parishad. In this way, these are the three local government bodies are there. So first of all, we start or see the introductions. Local government bodies play an important role in the regulations of the social life. So this has a very special importance role in our regulations of the life or in our life. The role of the local government bodies is very important. What are the role is there of the local government body? That role of these local government body is very important one here. Now the next point, that in our country, along with the local bodies, the union government and the state government also participate in the work of regulations. In our country, if you see, especially our country, if you see there, or if you study about the India's information, so in our country or in India, the role of the union government or the central government, the role of state governments, and along with the state government, the role of local government bodies is very important, and for the people's participation and the formulations or the regulations of our country's administrations. So local government bodies are important. Local government bodies are bodily classified as a rural and the urban local bodies. So these local government bodies, they are classified they are classified as rural local bodies and urban local bodies. They are classified as a rural or local body or urban local body. In this way we can be classify, or we can divide. One is a rural and one is a urban. Rural means for the village levels, taluka level there, and urban for the metropolitan cities there, or the developed cities there. So in this chapter we will learn about the rural local government bodies. So in this lessons we will try to understand the role of the rural local government bodies, how it works there, village levels means our side region or the area there. It is not that much developed, like Udgir surrounding areas of the Udgir villages there, or Latur. The Gram Panchayat, Panchayat Samiti, and Zilla Parishads are the rural local government bodies. Remember once again that Gram Panchayat, Panchayat Samiti, and the Zilla Parishad. First one is a Gram Panchayat, second one is a Panchayat Samiti, and third one is a Zilla Parishad. It is important one that the Gram Panchayat, Panchayat Samiti, and the Jilla Parishad are the rural local government bodies. So these three are the rural local government bodies from India. Gram Panchayat is there, Panchayat Samiti is there, and the Jilla Parishad is there. These three are the local government bodies that are collectively known as the Panchayati Raj institutions, and these are collectively, when we add all these three institutions, for example, Gram Panchayat, Panchayat Samiti, and the Zilla Parishad, these three local government bodies collectively called or known as a Panchayati Raj institutions. It is important one. What is meant by Panchayati Raj institution is also like in this also question is there, or they will ask the question what is meant by Panchayati Raj institution. So we should tell here at the time the Gram Panchayat, Panchayat Samiti, and Zilla Parishad together are collectively known as a Panchayati Raj institutions. Like in this way, we have to tell the answers. So remember once again that local government bodies are divided as a rural or the urban local bodies. So in this lesson, we should study about the rural local government bodies. So in the rural local government bodies, Gram Panchayat there, Panchayat Samiti, and the Zilla Parishad collectively called as a uh, rural local government bodies are also collectively called as a Panchayati Raj institutions. Okay, so it is important one. What is meant by Panchayati Raj institution? If they ask, then we can say that at the time the Gram Panchayat, Panchayat Samiti, and Jilla Parishad are the rural local government bodies that are collectively known as a Panchayati Raj institutions. In this way, we can tell the answer. Next point, that is, do you know union government, state government, and the local government bodies? Like in this way, pyramid is there, structure is there of the governments: union government, state governments, and the local government. Administrations in our country is carried out on at three levels. Administration of our country is carried out at the three different levels. From the three different levels, administration is carried out. The administration for the entire country is carried out by the union government. Remember this point, that the administration of our entire country, if administration they are doing, and administration of, if they are doing above of India, that is entire country's administration is doing, it is in the hand of the union government. So administration of entire country is in the hand of the union government. Administration is carried out by the union government if they are looking after the country's administration. Subjects such as the defense, foreign affair, currency, etc. are the jurisdictions of the union government. Now union governments can look after the matter or the subject such as the defense systems, foreign affairs, that looking after the administration's relations or the coordination with the foreign country, that is currency, money, currency. It is also these are the jurisdiction, these are the subject or the matters, and it's come under the control of the union government. Means union governments can look after the matters with the defense, protection of our countries, or security of our countries, along with that of maintaining the foreign relationship with the foreign countries, and the currency, economic. So it is in the hand of the union government. At the second level, the state government is there. Second one point, that is state governments. If we speak about the Maharashtra is also one state. The Maharashtra state government is a separate. The chief minister of Maharashtra look after the state government of the Maharashtra. So state governments makes the laws related with the with the health, educations, etc. So the laws which are related with the health or the related with the educations, they are in the hand of the Maharashtra state government. Local government bodies work at the third level, and if you see the local government body, our local government body, it works at the third levels, at the last level. Then so in this way the structure is there of the government bodies. So when we will come tomorrow we will see the government bodies in a detailed way. Okay, thank you very much.